One day it started to rain, and then it never stopped. It rained day and night for months, the sky always gray, and then it changed. The drops of rain started falling with more force. At first people liked how it felt like a high pressure shower on their skin, but then people started returning home with bruises on their skin. It wasn't acid or anything, the rain was simply falling a lot harder. At some point people who used thin and light umbrellas noticed that drops sometimes tore holes straight through the plastic of their umbrellas. This continued for quite some time. The plants that liked the rain before now suffered heavy casualties and damages. Buildings and concrete structures corroded away slightly over time, just like stone corrodes away when underwater in a stream for hundreds of years. The constant bombardment of the rain made the walls and roofs look like the textures of those stones. It's surprising that there wasn't much flooding. The rainwater always managed to somehow flow to the ocean and evaporate away to the clouds again. After a long time, the bullet-like raindrops stopped, but it was replaced by another problem. Rain started to fall heavily, so heavily that there were little to no space between the drops. At some point people noticed that it was hard to breathe when standing in the rain, because standing in the rain was almost like standing underwater. Now the time of wearing raincoats and gumboots was over. Soon the survivors had to wear scuba gears and use oxygen tanks to breathe when outdoors. It's been many years like this. People still struggle in making buildings that can survive in this weather. But a lot of houses now look more like submarines. Whenever you go outside, it's nearly impossible to see more than a few feet. So people carry around laser pointers, just so that they don't bump into each other. Technology necessary to fly planes in this rain is still being developed. Cars now use big tires filled with light air so that they don't sink in the mud. Ships still voyage, but it's difficult to do so without the ships having complete roofing and no open deck. Some plants have adapted to the rain, or are they just aquatic plants growing on land? Hard to tell. I feel sorry for the animals. Most of them didn't make it. On the bright side though, water turbines on land now produce enough electricity to eliminate the need for nuclear and fossil fuel power plants. Almost everything is electric now, mostly because there's no shortage of electricity. Scientists still aren't sure why the rain started or how it's not stopping. The sky is still always gray. I miss the sun.